Hello gamers, what's up boys? Today a video on the tank I guess you all want to see, the BZ from the Christmas loot boxes. And I'm gonna tell you already, for me this tank is just dumb. I played it on stream already and I feel like I came to the conclusion that it's just a dumb tank. I don't know. It's like a Caliban with armor but a better gun. It doesn't really make sense to me. And then it has rockets as well, and the rockets allow you to get into position early, no matter where you go. I don't know. Like, I was playing this, I don't know, man. So basically you get an AP shell with 650 damage, 208 pen, 860 velocity. And then you get a high explosive shell with 225 pen, 800 damage, slower shell velocity. Use the AP for overmatches. Use the HE against basically everything else. That's about finding tanks that you can pen. I'm going to be using the rockets here on this Pearl River to quickly get myself into position again on the heavy side because gotta go fast, dude. But yeah, I'm not too sure about this tank. I don't feel like it adds anything. Like, for me this is just dumb design. Like, I don't know. Some of you may like it because big boomstick. It's like I said, for me it's like a Caliban with armor, and I can play hold on, and a better gun. And like, I don't know how I feel about that, you know. You see, I get in position very quickly. I can pen lower plays here. I'm gonna go for the Tiger 2's one. Sadly, I missed that one though. That's unfortunate, but it's okay, we can recover. BZ against BZ, you can only pen the cupolas or overmatch the third with AP, from what I was told, from what I remember. I will try for it and see if I can hit it. Otherwise, I could try and shoot this guy's cupolas. I can't see his cupolas right now. I really want the Tiger 2 though. I might also just go for the HE damage against somebody else here in a second if this guy doesn't want to fire. Whoa! Big cupola pound. Waited for him to walk forward so he exposed his cupola, which is pretty good by me, I think. So yeah, you can just see how dumb this thing is, man. You know, you're just hitting for 800 against... I mean, this guy deserves it because he's playing his own BZs, so I don't feel that's bad. I'm gonna make one slide over peek here to kill this guy. Don't get the roll for it though, but I still do 808 to him, so, you know, enjoy your game, buddy. Hope you had fun in your BZ. And yeah, like, all in all, I just think this is a very dumb tank that just makes life of unarmored tanks even harder. As I pick up the 703, 15 seconds of reload now. I still have one rocket booster left to get into position. Let's see if the Tiger dies beforehand. He probably will. Which means we're going for the Yak Tiger now. Because he's a pretty easy pen. The Lancer a decently easy pen as well. I'm going to be careful because they still have a Scorpion G unspotted. Just so the last thing that they have that is unspotted. He could be playing around C1. Lanson games on us, okay. A little bit of a gamer Lanson. Those are rare. I still want to go forward though. He's gonna peek this bush again, isn't he? Okay, no, he isn't. But yeah, I really just want my pen against the Yak Tiger, to be honest. I think we can all understand this. See the side of the Yak Tiger, aim, 765, stop camping. So pretty good stuff there. They're capping with 2 though, so it's not looking good for our game. I am thinking about just rocket boosting past here. Let's use my last rocket booster to get into cover here. You gotta remember that with the rockets, your turning radius becomes pretty awful. But yeah, you can see 3k, this is not a very hard tank to play. IMO. It performs extremely well against lowly armored vehicles that are easily to pen, but even against the weights, tier 9s, you can definitely find spots that you can penetrate for sure. But yeah, I don't know. I honestly just feel like this kind of tank is not something that we need in the game. You know, that I don't like shitburns. I don't like cobras. I don't like anything with these kind of like, you know, HE mechanics that are just very punishing IMO. And especially for lowly armored tanks, with the change of HE back in the day, well, we can say back in the day now. Let's just stop this guy quickly. Even with the change of HE back in the day, when it started going through objects, this is all an intuition. This is all like already bad for lowly armored tanks, and this is just another tank that is punishment for lowly armored vehicles. Like, lowly armored vehicles need to be even more careful than they already had to be. So, not a fan, personally. And this is going to be the theme of the video. 949, by the way. I hope you had fun. Oh no, it's going to clip me with his gun. This tank, I don't know. I played it yesterday as well. I'm not sure what to think about it. Like, it felt really awkward for me to play it. I don't know, it just felt really awkward for me to play that tank. We're just gonna cross over. And big snipe on him. 5.5k damage, I mean, big chilling, I guess. And an opportunity to do one more against the Charger 2 probably in 8 seconds. And make this a quick 6k battle. Depends if the Waffen Trigger is gonna jump and remove his HP though, which he is going to do, but there's still a little bit left. No, there isn't. Oh, well, I mean, there's the Iron Arnie left. I wish I had a rocket now, but yeah, I think you can just see how, yeah, this tank is just like, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I mean, tell me in the comments what you think of this. I just don't feel like this is like, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Of course, everybody likes doing big hits, but lowly armored tanks are already super hard to play right now, and tanks that punish mistakes this heavily. I think it's, for me, the dumb part is the fact that it has these rockets which allow it to get into position quickly. On top of that, it also gets hold-on potential, and it gets a gun which, of course, the pen isn't great. Let's be real, it isn't great, but it's enough to actually penetrate targets. And you get into position quickly, you have hold-on potential, and you have a gun that is good enough to work with. I mean, you know, I don't understand where's the real drawback of this, because it has everything, right? Where did this Iron Arnie go off to though? Is he retaking the middle? Is he went definitely around, I think. I think he definitely was started going around the hill, but I'm not sure. Maybe he retook the middle. I don't know. I don't know. He could have kept driving as well, though. No, he did retake the middle, actually. Oh, he's gonna get clipped by the try. But yeah, 5.5k in our first game. You can see I didn't really struggle with penning. Then again, I also didn't play against the hardest tanks, I would say. I did hit a nice cupola against their BZ as well. You can see what it is. 5.5k. I also show you the profit I make with this. I do have the holiday ops bonus, so maybe we should subtract that to just look at the net profit without holiday ops bonus. I will count in clan booster because, you know, it's clan booster. There's a lot of casual clans out there in the world that you can join to get your boosters. So, let me turn on accelerated crew training as well. I'm playing this on my own account. But yeah, 5.5k, top on the team, 1.5 base. So holiday ops bonus 79,000. I'm 50,000, so we should subtract 130. So we made 110,000 if we don't count in the missions and the holiday ops bonus, which is it's a tremendous amount of credits still. So yeah, my conclusion of this tank is I don't know what Wargaming is doing or trying to achieve with this. Big derps like this should have a major drawback. Like, they should have a major drawback that balances them. And like, people are like, yeah, man, Caliban last year, everybody was like, but the Caliban is an awful tank, all in all. Like, has no armor, the shell velocity on it is appalling. So that tank has like so many drawbacks for that there. But this, hold on, potential speed, decent gun. I don't know. It has too much IMO to really say that it's a good thing to have. And mainly like it's also the fact that the rockets just recharge so quickly. Like the rockets really do recharge very quickly, IMO, where you are able to use them 2 or 3 times before you even get to the beginning of the game, which is another like really weird thing, IMO, because it feels like their recharge time is super low, which is really weird to me. I don't feel like it should be this low, because like I said, it just allows you to get into positions so much earlier than anybody else. And you can see I'm just the first time to the window. I mean, TNH is here as well, but he's already pretty fast as it is. I'm gonna use my medkit here. Yeah, 100, that's unfortunate. Didn't reinstall my mods yet, so I don't have the pen mods. I'm going off of my pen marker all the time. 9 seconds left now on reload. I'm gonna be careful, there's one on my left. Emil, I don't have a third big spot to pen. The thing what we're going for is the TNH cupola here. If he gives it to us, we're going for the TNH cupola. Just trying to see if some angles is gonna give something crazy. Maybe I should use more AP, but I just feel like this is mainly a hashtag, unless you can't pen and then you're looking for an overmatch with the AP shell, because it's a very big caliber. And if that doesn't work out, it's, you know, just slowly chipping away. TNH, please speak. Come on, give me your cupola, buddy. Give it to me. Nice shot by the Emil. I think he hit our cupola. We're peeking a little bit too much in the hold down. Yeah, he did hit our cupola. That's our own bad. Let's see if there's anything that we could possibly pen here. Not looking like it right now. We're trying to peek slightly less. I mean, it is funny that we have a Bisante behind us. TNH. Pushing forward. There you go, buddy. Make a mistake, get punished for 677, which is a pretty low roll because it's 800 alpha. So, you know, it's just... I'm not a fan of, just in general, being able to take away a very large percentage of health of somebody for them making a singular mistake. Which is exactly what this tank does, by the way. It just takes away a large percentage of health for making a singular mistake. Even against him. He's playing the same tank as me, but it's like the same story at the end of the day. He makes one mistake, I take away half of his HP. You could say that Jagdpanzer does the same thing, for example, but again, Jagdpanzer I think has pretty large drawbacks outside of having the big boomstick. So I think that's what makes the Jagdpanzer in this regard not the same. I wonder if I have enough gun depression to peek this. Maybe sideways, maybe backwards. Wait, I did actually there for a second. Let's see if I can do this though. Yeah, be careful. Focus. Yes. That's what I had to be careful for. And let's say I wasn't really. So he fired, which means that we do have to peek. We don't pen it here. It's a bit unfortunate. I just wonder if there's an opportunity for me to run away here. The car doesn't block. To readjust. You gotta remember when you boost your rockets, you can't reverse. You can go maximum when you use the rocket booster. You can go maximum -1. So you always have to keep that into account when you're trying to reverse back into position. This man is speaking. 171. Not great, of course. But I still have around 2k, and 2k on Tirade is not a great game, but it's also not the worst game ever, which I think is important to remember. It's still a Tirade after all. He's gonna peek. You should say chi. He fails it. 2.3 now, and still opportunity to do a little more. Like, yeah, didn't make the greatest trades here, but again, I don't know, boys. Like, I know everybody wants to see this tank, and I will probably mark it as well, but I don't think that it's like, I just don't think that's a good tank for the game, personally. We don't need to make armored tanks live even harder, to the point where he tried to run away, and I would have actually penned him for this as well. It's unfortunate that the other man killed him. I still have one rocket boost left as well. There already is on reload. There's still a T-28 somewhere, who I would like to pick up. I need to be careful that the RD doesn't reload. I don't think he will though. They still have a 50 TB, an AMBT, and a T-28 prototype unspotted, which is kind of the things that I'm going to be going for here. 1 or 2 more shots will make this again. Like, I mean, 4K and a tier 8 is always a very good result. But yeah, the conclusion for me on this is, like I said numerous times now, is that this tank has too little drawbacks. Too little drawbacks for me to be like, okay, this is fine. I mean, if it was more like a Caliban, I don't think I would care personally, because I don't think Caliban is really... I don't think Caliban is really an issue whatsoever, because a lot of people, like I said, were like, oh man, Daki, it's gonna be like the Caliban, dude. People are gonna play it the first week and then not play it again. However, I think this thing is miles and miles better than the Caliban is. Just because the gun is just so much better than the Caliban's gun. And it does seem to make credits even with just shooting the HE ammo. So it's... I'm also not a fan of the fact that the HE is just flat out better than the AP, outside of our overmatching, of course. All of these things are like, meh, meh, meh. At the end of the day, what this looks like is just like, you know, Wargaming needed something that would sell in the boxes to create hype, you know. 3, 2, 1. Always gonna do the mental countdown in your head, and then, you know, this 3.8 is again very good game for tier 8. I don't think I will hear anybody complain once they start doing above 3k in tier 8. I can also show you my stats on this thing so far. I think it's about 3.3, I think, this moment in time. But yeah, I just think this tank is very dumb. If you want me to sum it up, the rockets recharge too fast, last very long. Like, either the rockets last this long and the intra between them is longer, or I don't know, because like it's just, I can use them 3 times before I get into position and beat anything there, almost anything, of course. Then I have hold on potential to the point where it's like really hard to play against this thing hold on and find the pens on it. And if you make a mistake and overpeak, he hits you for 800 in return. Equipment wise, I use turbo, rammer, and stabs. And on the second setup, I will probably have a this one, which is hardening, stabs, and a rammer. This is for really small maps where I don't really need the turbo. For the field modes, it's pretty simple. I don't take the first one because I'm playing mainly with turbo on the tank, because I don't really need the maintaining speed when I have rockets. Then I take the aiming circle size, and as last one, I take the extra view range. In the boosted slot, if you don't have a turbo, bounty turbo, you just take a mobility slot, right? And my stats overall on this thing so far are about 3.3 after 31 battles, which is very good for tier 8 level. Not as good as Skoda T56, thankfully, because Skoda T56 is like the best heavy in the game. IMO, of course, is more gold ammo intensive to play it well, but it is the best in my opinion. So there is that. We get Prokhorovka though, no light tanks, a lot of heavies, 180. So yeah, you can see a lot of heavies, a lot of tanks that are gonna play middle. I'll use 2 boosts to get to the middle and see if I can make a peek on somebody, and maybe annihilate them, ruin their life. All of these have potential. Let's try it. Why not? If I catch any of them on the side, it's gonna be attack again immediately. The one thing that you will see is that this tank doesn't max out on view range, which is, you know, which is the balancing factor, I guess. Yeah, the fact that it doesn't get full view range. Yeah, my second boost here should be enough to just get into the middle without issues. I think if you commit to using a rocket boost, you commit to using a second one as well to indeed be there as earliest one. I won't commit a third one here because it will. I will be on the bridge already, and I want to be able to back off. And like I said, if you use a rocket and you try to reverse, you can go a maximum of -1 kph. So there is a small amount of skill into deciding when to use your rockets and having the right timing on those. If you don't have those, it could be very detrimental, and this poor Tiger 2 is going to feel it. 3, 2, 1. 772. Enjoy your game, Mr. Tiger 2. Hope you had fun. Don't turn sideways ever again. They have a Type 59 on the hill. Pretty predictable. A sniping hill will be hard for me though with this tank. I mean, hard and impossible, they're 2 different things. But this is around the impossible level almost. To really effectively snipe somebody on the hill with this shell velocity, I will have to do some pretty crazy aiming. I don't think it's gonna happen, but you know, I wasn't even ready for that one. I know I'm getting older and my reaction speed is going down. Man could sat there for 2 more seconds and I probably still wouldn't have noticed him. So, I mean, I am ready if they spot something though. Not really that. Let's try it. We're to try. This is going to be a long battle because there's no light. There's not even a barrage or something that could take the secondary role of being a light tank. So it's just going to be a field day for the IDs on either side. I'd like a spot on this if it was possible, like from somebody, anybody. It went low either way. It went low either way. This might not be a, how to say, profitable game if I keep shooting like this though. Yeah, Charioteer driving down 1-2 line is it's a suicide and a half right there. I don't think we need to mention that it's just a bad play. That is unfortunate. I think if I hit his hull there, I'm definitely penning. But it goes high into the third. Again, this is not really a... This is by no means a long-range gun that is supposed to shoot anything past 300 meters, right? I think we can all agree on this factor that it does not do that, and it's not supposed to do that either. They're inside third though. Really? Oh, I thought that had potential to do more. I really thought that had potential to do more. I'm not sure what I hit there. T34B again, making a mistake. That would not. That would be a very hard pen to pull off, actually. Rather go for the Iron Army here, or the Karn. When they peak. The other BZ hit though. Not sure where my shell went here, but like I said, this is not a sniper gun. I'm just trying to get something out of it by shooting towards them. Because it's Prokhorovka, it is going to be a long game. Picking up some early damage would be nice. I do have to be, well, not really careful with my ammo count, but considerate of it at the very least. I mean, they're level over peaks, I get some assist on him. Be careful, I'm ready now. My projector dies because he's trying to push 1-2. Interesting Iron Arnie. The moment I'm no longer looking. It's another hit into the third. I mean, this is, you know, like I said, man, this guy can't snipe at all. So if I hit something, it's incredible. If I don't, it's also like whatever. Like, I made this realization already in the beginning of the game. I can snipe all I want. It doesn't mean I'm really gonna hit anything. And it's not, like, in this scenario, you shouldn't even be, like, getting remotely angry either when you're doing this. Because it's like, what's gonna change, man? Like, you know that you're not gonna hit that, so what's the point about getting angry over it? Okay, yeah, I could have penned the Karn on the side twice. It didn't happen. In another game, it will. It's also good to, you know, counteract the streamer RNG moments, right? But this Type 59 is speaking quite a bit, though. Oh, not paying attention again. I mean, that one is unfortunate, though, because they're really not paying attention. Hit this, then. Yeah, well, meme guns be meme guns, I guess, huh? Meme guns do be meming. I want to counteract the Type 59 if he tries to peek now. I know I can play around this area and potentially get a shot if he tries to peek the 703 again. Which is kind of what I want to do. Kind of what I'm going for as well. This BZ is pushing in with rocket boost. Wait. Ah, I tried to snipe his cupola. I didn't have a good shot on his side, though. Like, I really didn't have a good shot on his side. At least I don't feel like I had a good shot on his side. I don't think I would have penned that. I mean, I'm definitely peeking this, though. I was hoping that the Type 59 would be going in. disappoint his friend, but no such luck. They're not from the hill, right, that they're trying to snipe me? I can't pick this, though. I really can't pick this. I have too many tanks still on 1-2 that are able to basically ruin my life. We are out of 1 tanks for 1-2 line, though. We still have a lot of tanks in the middle, so normally we don't have to really be worried about it. It'd be nice if somebody killed their BZ, but I feel like committing into their BZ is dead. Type 59 is kind of my snack. It's the one that I want, you know? I don't think I can peek him. Maybe I can, though. Tiger? I might have a shot from here, actually. Because you can always shoot above the rails here. Yeah, I do. Goodbye to my shot as it flies into heaven. Unfortunate. We only have 1 tank left on the hill, though, I think. Dude, I really want to pick the Type 59. G-Sir pushing up? Bro, I don't know what he's doing. Ooh, my Predator's one shot, though. So it's gonna have to be a very long range snipe, guys. Oh, man. That's so stupid, dude. Come on. That's so stupid. I like, can we just agree that that's just stupid? I mean, I guess I did superior aiming there. Or something along those lines. I'm not sure what to call it. Where's the Type 59 going? Oh, he's not peeking anymore. That's unfortunate. He's driving into 1-2 line, actually. I'm tempted to go defend 1-2 line. Only issue is that I can really die very easily for this. Scorpion tree spotted. I need the... This was a mistake. That was a very big mistake. I just got peeked from behind by the BZ. Let's see if I can get a shot against this guy at least. I'm gonna get pinned in there. Yeah, this was a mistake, gamers. It was a mistake. It was a very big mistake. I tried to defend 1-2 line. I didn't see my Predator was a low HP. I might have gone there earlier. Yeah, like I said, it was a mistake. What can you do about it? Not a great game. Probably. I mean, if I get one more pen out, it would be fantastic. I just don't see how I'm gonna get another pen out. I'd have to get D-spotted in a bush. And then pretend like I am a bush. Let's try it. Do I sit in this bush? And I got spotted immediately. Yeah, well, it's okay, man. You know, it is a hard map for me. I probably misplayed by going back towards 1-2 instead of just, I mean, chilling and waiting. Could have been more useful, although I'm not sure. I mean, we lost the hill also. We only have the middle. I really didn't see that my Predator was so low HP. And I think that was a big mistake. If I said earlier, I could have maybe gone to K1 and just defend from there. Because K1 is an amazing position. I still have my rockets left. So if I like go back, I boost, and then drive across to K1 or even K2, I'm in a pretty chill position personally to play from that on. I didn't do it. 2.5k, not a great game, not a terrible game either though. I mean, it's still tier 8. Did firewall out, so credit-wise, it won't be that great. But we'll see after. We're just waiting for our last to die. It's not really, you know, I'm fine with it because at the end of the day, it is tier 8. It's not really a favorable map for me. The Skoda could, in a alternate universe, he kills everybody here. It's a very alternative universe. But it does exist. I think he's using his rockets for the Squidda. Where's Squidda, man? Yeah, here comes the rocket, man. 885. Good design, Wargaming. Yeah, but to conclude, I really think this tank is so dumb, man. I don't know, boys. Let me know what you think. It just looks stupid, and it plays stupid as well. I don't know, man. I really don't know what they were thinking with this. I'm sorry. It's not like a color. It's like a Caliban and a, I don't know, type, and a T-32 had an unholy baby, and this is what they came out of it. So yeah, we got 2.7 actually. We had 2.7k damage there. Out of the 3 games, we got 4k average, which is very good for Tier 8. My overall is now 3.3. In credit wise, we made about 373,000 credits. I can show you in Prokhorovka. I still made. Yeah, I wouldn't have made money without the holidays bonus because, you know, I fired a ton of ammo that I missed. But yeah, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thoughts, tricks, opinions on the tank. Let me know what you would like to see next. And I'll see you guys all tomorrow for another YouTube video. Peace. Ciao, ciao.